Hey ladies, I wanted to just take a few minutes today to talk to you about kitchen staples. I think this is something so key and so important when it comes to becoming healthier, trying to eat healthier, making better choices. So the number one thing that I can advise you to do is to keep temptation out of your kitchen, out of the house. Because if it's not around for you to eat it, you can't eat it. So when the cravings hit, when you're in a rush, when you're just wanting to have a snack or eat something, you're always going to have those healthy options available versus the things that are not good for us, like processed foods and very sugary type sweets or anything like that. So we want to actually get rid of all of that stuff. I'm not saying that you never have to have anything like that in your house, in your kitchen, but I do know and I do believe that it has to become the exception and not the rule. So I, for one, choose not to have it in my kitchen. Once in a while, yes, maybe a treat here, a treat there. But now even that, I've really looked to having treats that are healthy. So looking for ways of making things with healthier ingredients, with better whole ingredients than what's typically out there in a food store or bakery or wherever you may get these. Um, so I've created this list of kitchen staples, and I'm really happy to report that after I created the list, I went ahead and I did a little bit of research to try and find out what I might be missing or what I needed to incorporate. And to be honest with you, about 95% of the stuff that I found through some research, I found that it was already on my list. And yes, I did add a few things, but I was happy to know that I was in a good place. And it takes a while to get to that good place. So don't think that you have to overhaul your entire kitchen overnight, but I do encourage you to start eliminating things that are highly processed, to start to really pay attention to labels, food labels, to look at the ingredient list. And if it's a really long ingredient list composed of words that you can't even pronounce, I'm going to encourage you to put it back on the shelf and forget about ever having it in your kitchen again. So we need to focus on things that are, more whole foods, more fresh fruits and vegetables, more things that are organic. And yes, I know that organic food can be a little bit pricier, but I always say this, like I've shared in some of the posts in the group, you either decide to pay the farmer now or pay the doctor later. And I would rather pay the farmer than to have to worry about the consequences of not taking proper care and not taking initiative and really looking at what I am putting in my body and looking at the quality of food that I'm putting in my body and in my kids' bodies, my family. So I encourage you to look at this list and to start to fill your pantry and your fridge with some of these foods and ingredients, spices. Everything is here. And you know what I have found through the years is that as long as I have most of these kitchen staples in my kitchen, I'm never at a loss to make a healthy meal, to have a healthy snack, to be able to pack a healthy lunch for my kids. As long as I have most of these things available, which I do, I try to, you're always going to have something good to choose from. So let's leave the indulgence and the occasional cheat meal for maybe when we go out to eat, which is what I do. So I don't keep any of it at home. Like I said, once in a while I may make something, this or that. Like I have a tremendous weakness for apple pie and brownies. So I have never completely eliminated that from my diet, but it is something that I have just on occasion, and I've actually just looked to make those things at home with healthier ingredients. So never think that you have to completely give up something that you love, because eating healthy doesn't mean you have to give up things. It means that you're just making changes. You're becoming more conscious of the foods that are going to nourish your body, and you can always make something that you love in a healthier version. So I hope that this kitchen staples list serves to to help you get started with cleaning up your pantry and your kitchen. I think it's a powerful tool, something that you can take from this group and and start to work on just having those things ready and available for you to make some healthy meals. So that was it, guys. Continue on. You guys are doing amazing in this group. We're already halfway through, and I really can't wait to hear about your results. You know, either Friday night or actually Saturday morning, after maybe some of you weigh in to see what kind of results you have. I'll tell you one thing, I got up this morning and I already feel the difference of just a couple of days of really focusing on just those healthy foods and lots of water and exercise, and actually also rest, because I've made it a point to get 8 hours of sleep the past 3 nights. So I'm feeling so good. And it is this feeling right now, or however you're feeling, if you're seeing those positive changes, focus on that. You know, focus on that when you feel like having a cheat, you know, or, you know, skipping that workout, or maybe you haven't had your water and you don't feel like having it because you don't really like the taste of it. Focus on how good taking care of your body makes you feel, and let that feeling drive you to make the next step, you know, the next move towards your health and fitness goals. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this list. Let me know what you think.